So this is my weight check-in vlog. It's Tuesday. I normally do a Monday, but I did wear. What do you mean I wore? I went to the scale. I checked the scale. I saw that I was 271, so I'm 2 pounds down from last Monday. And my attention, and that's pretty good considering that I had Mother's Day dinner. I cooked Mother's Day dinner for my mom, and it was dope. Came out really good. And I had some food, but not so much. Not so much, but I did have some food, and I'm excited that I'm focusing more and more on this. Life sort of reminds me of the things that I really need to focus on, and one of my things was my weight loss journey that I've been doing for years. I'll tell you a short story. So I took a picture of a run, and a friend of mine who also was losing weight. He was heavier than me. Hit me up, said, "Hey, you want to go work out?" And we had caught up, and he had Zoom past me, or he has worked his way past me. I can't say Zoom, but he worked his way past me as far as losing weight. And I was like, man, I got to catch up with him. And it was just inspiring to me to see that he did that. And I'm going to continue to work on my weight loss. I ordered another jump rope. I was about to order the cross rope, but it's like $120 jump rope. And I said, you know what? If I can get good at jumping rope, I'll invest in it. One of my things I like to do is, because see, when I get into things, I like to go all out. I like to just find the top rung experience from that thing or whatever I get into. Like, what is the top rung experience, or what's the highest quality thing I can get into with that? And so, my thing was like, okay, I'm going to click, but I said, no, I'm not going to click on that cross rope. And I found another jump rope that's weighted, and and what I like to do is prove to myself, not to anybody else, but prove to myself that I'm going to exercise the discipline to use that jump rope before making an investment into a more expensive jump rope. And so with that, I am ordering a different jump rope that's not as expensive, but it looks like it's good enough quality. I mean, jump ropes are pretty much simple, and they can be adjusted, but I want to go through the struggle of getting good at that, because I was running for like 2 years, and my cardiovascular ability definitely went up, and I think that my weight stabilized. But the messed up thing about when I was running is that I wasn't as disciplined as I should have been on my nutrition. So here I am in shape, but not really losing weight. And running isn't necessarily the most, how do I put it, the most effective way of losing weight. It's a good tool, but it's not the most impactful. And another thing I want to do is strength training and cardio, but I wanted to switch it up because I was doing a running and say, I proved to myself I can do running. I proved to myself I could do 3 miles in 40-degree weather. Like, I proved myself that. Where do I go from here, right? So I'm getting a jump rope, and I'm going to do that, and it's going to be good. I'm really excited about that, and I know that I'm not going to be good at it at first. It's going to take some learning. It's going to take some discipline. It's going to take some practice, but I believe I can get good at it. And if I get good at that, then I can work out anywhere. And I can lower my body fat percentage and get the weight down. So I'm going to do that. It's going to be great. And, since I've removed certain people from my life, um, you know, I think that there are certain people in your life that you grew up with that you sort of want approval from and that's from a default setting from your childhood. But the problem is like sometimes those people are wired up not to give you approval. Like, it's a supply to them, or you doing good for yourself makes them feel bad about themselves, and I'm guilty of that too. Because sometimes if I see somebody else enjoying some things I want, the old default mechanism was to get down on myself and devalue myself because I wasn't achieving the results that they had that I thought were appealing. That's a mistake, and that's bad programming, right? So there's always these things. there can be things from your childhood or default settings that can hinder you. And those were made clear to me recently. So when those thoughts try to come back up, I'm like, nah, that's not the way to look at this. That's not the way to look at this. How do I go forward from this? That's not the way to look at this. So, with that being said, now I feel like I'm able to be more of an original self. Now I'm able to be more enthusiastic and appreciate myself more. Now that I no longer have that cloud of disapproval. Because like I said, I didn't know it was a thing. Like there are people with certain issues, and when it comes to you, they have a dysfunction. There's something there that you can't fix. There are things there that are out of your control. And it makes me wonder, why, God, did it take so long for this to be revealed to me? What was that all about? Why was that a process? But I appreciate where I'm at now, because I'm at a great place now. I'm a great platform. Things aren't perfect. I don't own the roof I'm in, but I'm at a great starting point to improve myself. And if life is going to be hard and things aren't going to be perfect and my time is finite, why not do things that make me better and inspire others to do the same? Or at least bring a smile to their face, right? So that's all. 271. I hit the scale this morning with no clothes on, so I was 269, but 271 was dope. That's down from 273. I want to keep going. I need to make the sandwich and get to work, so I'll see y'all later.